I'm here by some reindeer. Look, it's a little bit noisy because there are a lot of people around, but look at that baby reindeer over there. How cute is she? There's another reindeer I'll show you in a minute, okay? I'm going to read to you a book called How the Reindeer Got Their Antlers by Geraldine McCaughrean, illustrated by Heather Holland. As soon as the animals were made, they began to quarrel about who should be king. I am the fiercest, said the lion. I am the noisiest, said the reindeer. The rooster. Oops. I am the smartest, said the penguin. But I am the best, said the littlest reindeer. An angel held up his hands. When the Maker made you, he did not make you in order of greatness to show how he thinks that, but to show that he thinks of all of you as kings and queens. I shall give you all crowns. So on each head he placed a different crown. A wreath of fur for the lion, a scarlet coxcomb for the rooster, a black and white crest for the penguin, and something special for the reindeer. No sooner were the crowns given out than the animals began to quarrel about whose crown was best. Mine is the biggest. Mine is the brightest. Mine is the prettiest. But mine is horrible, cried proud little reindeer, staring at her reflection. She saw that the angel had given her a crown like a lopped tree. To stop the animals from quarreling, the angel gave them kingdoms in different parts of the world. The lions he sent to the grassy plains.
Animal crackers, right? This is what you gotta leave out on Christmas Eve. Animal crackers.
To the lions he sent to the grassy plains, the roosters to the farmyards, the penguins to the gleaming south. But turning to the little reindeer, he found her gone. Reindeer, ashamed of her ugly, knobby crown, she had ran away from the stares and the laughter of the other animals, away from the glaring sunlight. As she ran, she passed through the deserts. How good it would feel to feel the hot sand underfoot each day, she thought, but she dared not stop in the desert. She passed through the fields of crops. How good it would be to nibble on green plants every day, she thought, but she dared not stop in the fields. She passed through the woodlands. How good it would be to stand in the dappled shade, she thought, but she dared not stop for fear of being seen. You want to see my pictures? On and on she ran to the furthest, coldest regions of the earth, where no other animals cared to live. And there she made a home. Her children and her children's grandchildren were born amid the snow and ice, 1,000 generations, each with a crown of antlers. For 10,000 years, the reindeers hid themselves away.
I'm a good turner pager.
You are? Then, one winter day, a man in a coat of red was pulling his sleigh across a frozen lake. But he slipped, bumped, and fell on his bottom. Every year my load gets bigger. I'll have to find someone to help me pull my sleigh. He tried to get to his feet, but the ice was glassy smooth. Bump, he sat down again. Who was it? Who is that? It's Santa! So Santa Claus cupped his mittened hands to his mouth and bellowed with all his might. His shout carried all over the world. Who will help me pull my sleigh? I must deliver my cargo tonight. Who's going to help him? Not I, said the lion. The train is loud. I've done enough today. Not I.
Jackie, I'm gonna help this quick, okay?
Yeah. said the penguin, I see enough of ice and snow. The reindeer peeped out from behind the frosted trees and said, we'll pull your sleigh for you, if we're not too ugly. My dear friends, said Santa, you are a very welcome sight. The soft frogged feet of the reindeer did not slip on the ice, and when Santa had climbed in among the bright packages, they set off across the frozen lake. What is in your parcels that must be delivered tonight? Asked the littlest reindeer. Why, Christmas presents, of course, said Santa, but the reindeer had never heard of Christmas. Once a year I deliver presents to every good girl and boy, he explained as the reindeer trotted over the ice, but it must be done on Christmas Eve. No other night will do. Tell me, friends, why do you live in such a lonely place as this? We hide ourselves away because of our ugly crowns, they replied. Then tomorrow, to thank you for your help, I shall give you all golden crowns in place of your antlers. That will be your Christmas present. Can you imagine if the reindeer had golden crowns? That'd be cool. At that very moment, the silver blades of the sleigh slid over the thin ice. With a lurch, the sleigh began to slide backward into the water. Oh no, they're sliding backward. Greg, stay by me. The tree, reach for the tree, cried the little reindeer. With that, the oldest reindeer stretched out her neck and wedged her antlers deep into the branches of the fir tree. The others tangled their horns in the harness straps, and then they pulled, and no one pulled harder than the littlest reindeer. They heaved and strained, and they hauled the sleigh to safety. When it was broken, they looked a sorry sight. Their antlers were broken, the ice strewn with velvet. You dear, wonderful, marvelous, exclaimed Santa, mopping his face. Now you really will need those golden crowns. But the oldest reindeer said, I think not, thank you. Gold is too soft and bends too easily. Gold would have been of no use tonight. Another nodded. Over the years, our necks and heads have grown big and muscular. Pretty crowds might make us look foolish, or even uglier, said a third. And we might be ugly, but we're very brave, declared the little reindeer, holding his head high. Ugly? Bless me, said Santa. You're the best, most handsome animals in the world. I'll just have to think of another present to give you. That's all. Oh, I wonder what kind of present Santa's going to give the reindeer. Let's see. Ever since that night, the reindeer have helped Santa Claus deliver his presents on Christmas Eve. Now, though, they draw the Christmas sleigh not over snowdrifts and frozen lakes, but out across the night sky among the tinsel stars. For his present to them was the yearly gift of flight, one single magical night, soaring over the desert, woods, and fields. Wait just a minute. Despite the sights they see out below, they are now so fond of their lonely... Gregory, you're going to have to wait for just 1 minute. Wait just a minute. Despite the sights they see spread out below, they are now so fond of their lonely northern lands where the moon fills the sky and the northern lights pour down, they no longer wish to live anywhere else. Every year, though, the youngest reindeer look among their presents for a crown. It's a crown of antlers they're hoping to find. For as you and I and the full moon knows, antlers are the pride of any reindeer. The end. I love you guys. Bye-bye.